Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Rebel Racing Network and the National Outlaw Racing Association ARCA series. I am your commentator tonight, Austin Householder, and we are coming to you live from the virtual Charlotte Motor Speedway, a mile-and-a-half oval located in Concord, North Carolina, just outside the Charlotte city limits. These drivers will be competing for 100 laps tonight, and the weather tonight is partly cloudy, 72 degrees outside, and the track temperature currently sitting at 79. Cool track temperatures, but I was speaking to some drivers from the Warhorse Racing team here earlier this evening, and they said that the tire fall off is a little ridiculous here. The tires are getting cooked after about 30 laps, which brings us to our rules for tonight's event. These drivers will be given 3 sets of tires to get this race done, 65% fuel, and 1 quick repair. So the pit window looking to be about 30 to 33 laps. At the end of those 30 laps, those tires are pretty worn. We're going to see who can manage their tires the best tonight. That is going to come into effect as this race goes on. And a quick update on our point standings. Preston Shepard is our points leader with 1,058 points. Wesley Lynch in second with 930 points. Cody Sanderson in third with 896 points. Seth LaCroix currently sitting in fourth with 889 points. And Sean Merriman rounds out your top 5 in points with 873 points. Now, Preston Shepard is currently our points leader, but I spoke with him earlier tonight, and he is currently out of the race, or out for the week with a, he says he believes it's the flu. He will not be racing tonight. And we're going to take a live look at our manufacturer standings as well. Through 5 races this season, Chevy has won 4 of them. Toyota has won 1 race. And Ford is sitting there with 0 wins on the season. And finally, we're going to look at our Rookie of the Season standings. Once again, Wesley Lynch is in the lead of that as well with 930 points. Omar Rodriguez Jr. in second with 803 points. Connor Price in third with 799 points. Michael Boyd sitting in fourth with 791 points. And Jordan Stencil in 5th place with 742 points. Once again, these are our top 5 out of 20 rookies this season. Practice is coming to a close here soon. We're going to look at the lap times here. Seth LaCroix, he is looking to make up some ground in the points race tonight. Sitting in first place throughout practice with a best lap of 29.23, 6/100ths of a second faster than Jordan Stencil in that 83 car. Hunter Geyer is sitting there in third in the 17 machine with a best time of 29.315. It looks like it may be a tight race up front here, folks. We've got another fun little competition here tonight. We're having the Team 785 Favorite Rap Award that is going to be awarded tonight. The league has voted, and we have selected 3 drivers that are going to compete for the Favorite Rap Award. Those top 3 are Ryan Mack, Jackson Sibley, and Hunter Geyer. We're going to take a live look at Hunter Geyer in that 17 car. This is one of the drivers competing for the Favorite Rap Award. Let me know what you think about that 17 car tonight in the chat. That winner will be announced at the end of this one. We'll also take a look at Jackson Sibley, who's currently sitting 4th atop our leaderboard, driving that 7 car. Is our next car in line in competition for that Favorite Rap of the Night award. And And finally, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Ryan Mack's wrap here tonight. He is currently coming down pit road in that 12 car. Another beautiful wrap. And the cool thing about all these wraps, they were all created by Hunter Geyer himself. Hunter Geyer in that 17 doing some work off track to put these wraps on track. All three of them have made it into the top 3 for our favorite wrap of the night award. Once again, I have been tasked by Preston Shepard with deciding which wrap is the favorite, but I'm going to need some help from the fans tonight. We will talk about this a little bit throughout the race as well. Make sure you guys chime in the chat. Currently looking at the 29 of Seth LaCroix. Still sitting atop that leaderboard. He is going to be a tough one to beat tonight, but he is still looking for his first win of the season. Here in the ARCA series, and tonight might just be the night he gets it done. We're going to go ahead and check in with our defending champion now, Sean Merriman, in that 18 car. He is currently sitting 11th on the leaderboard with a time of 29.414. He is going to have to pick up the pace here tonight, but he will be one to watch. We've seen it throughout the last 2 seasons. He runs a very different pit strategy than most of the cars, and with the tire wear tonight that these drivers are experiencing and the fuel that can be done in 3 stops, may take 4 to get this race done. We're going to be keeping an eye on him to watch his pit strategy throughout the night. And with that practice comes to an end, we're going to have 5 minutes of qualifying, and then we are going to start the show here tonight. We got a live look here at the number 5, Cody Sandman Sanderson, last week's winner at Oswego. He is pulling onto track now for his qualifying run. He is looking to go back-to-back here tonight. He was a little bit further down the leaderboard through practice. We're going to see if he can pick it up on his qualifying run, though. And the first times are in. Jordan Stencil currently sitting on the pole with a time of 29.316. We're going to see if he can keep up that pace. Still waiting on Seth LaCroix to make his way onto the track to see if that speed will carry over from practice into qualifying. Jordan Stencil beats his own time with a time of 29.28 to hold on to the pole position, just edging out Hunter Geyer. We're going to wait and see if that stands. Seth LaCroix now pulling out onto track for his qualifying run. LaCroix crosses the line to start his run. All right, and LaCroix, his first lap, a 29.349, good enough for third. We want to see if he will be able to pick it up here at the last lap of qualifying, but we do have to head down trackside for our opening ceremonies presented by Oorah Flyovers. At this time, please stand as you are able, remove your hats, place your hand over your heart, and veterans, render a hand salute as the United States Marine Corps Band performs our national anthem. All right, and we are back, folks. The drivers have just completed their qualifying runs here. We're going to run through our official starting grid tonight. Starting on the front row in the pole position will be Wesley Lynch in the 33 machine, coming out of nowhere to take the pole. Jordan Stencil will be starting second in the 83. Seth LaCroix will be rolling off third in the 29. Vincent Isabella in fourth in the 3 car. Hunter Geyer will start fifth in the 17 machine. Joshua Hyatt will roll off 6th in the 16 car. Tristan Haynes will be starting 7th in the 99. Jackson Sibley will be rolling off 8th in the 7. Omar Rodriguez Jr. will be starting 9th in the 92 car. Jonathan Wiley will be rolling off 10th in the 24. Craig Peterson will start 11th in the 53 machine. Dave Stinson will be starting 12th in the 28 car. In 13th, we have Connor Price driving the 48 machine. Travis Neiman will be rolling off 14th in the 20. Alan Martin will start 15th in the 15 car. John Anthony will be rolling off 16th in the 32. Stephen Linger will be starting 17th in the 91 car. In 18th, we have Casey Flowers driving the 11. Cody Sanderson will roll off 19th in the 5 car. Chris Jones will be starting 20th in the 6. Dave Nall will be starting 21st in the 2. George Tomopoulos will be starting 22nd, driving the 79 car. Mike Hill will be rolling off 23rd, driving the number 27. In 24th, we have Michael Boyd driving the 21 car. Rolling off 25th will be Thomas Adams in the 64 machine. Starting 26th will be Chris Chimopoulos in the 420 car. Ethan Straub will roll off 27th in the 13 car. Ryan Mack will start 28th in the 12. Sean Merriman will be rolling off 29th in the 18 car. Terrell Wheeler will start 30th in the 43. And rounding out your field in 31st will be Robert Lawson driving the 45. And if you have been following along this season, you will notice that we were missing Joseph Truskowski. A quick update on him. He has been suspended for the remainder of the season from the NORA ARCA series. He is still active in the Cup series, but will not be starting in the NORA ARCA series for the rest of the season. But the pace car has made its way down pit road. The starter has the green flag in his hand, and we are racing, folks. Green flag is out. Wesley Lynch going to take off here. Getting a push from Seth LaCroix. As LaCroix looks to move to second here early on. Battling with Jordan Stencil there. Stencil trying to battle back on the outside. Stencil may have some help coming from that 3 of Vincent Isabella, but Seth LaCroix going to take over possession. Sole possession of that second place position. Jordan Stencil now looking to the inside of Seth. Not going to be able to make a move there. But guys, keep an eye on that 3 of Vincent Isabella. We know he is fast. He has got to find that speed. We saw him dominate the regular season in Season 1 of the ARCA series. He's still looking to find some of that dominance here in Season 2, though. As he is currently battling with the 17 of Hunter Geyer. Once again, that 17 entered into the Team 785 Favorite Wrap Award. Let me know what you guys think of the 17's wrap here tonight in the chat. I'm going to need a little help deciding here who is going to win that award. And we have a battle for the lead now. Seth LaCroix has moved to the outside of Wesley Lynch, looking to take over the first place position. LaCroix currently being scored in first as we are 5 laps into this one. LaCroix will take over here. And Tristan Haynes in that 99 machine on the move here, up 3 positions from the start of this one, all the way up to 4th. I know he is hungry for more. He's driving that Michigan car, and, you know, I know they need a win this weekend after that loss to Ohio State on Saturday. Looking further back in the pack. Correction, we're going to go right back to the front here as Wesley Lynch has gotten back alongside Seth LaCroix. Lynch looking to take the lead back here, folks. Looks like Lynch is going to back off of Seth LaCroix. Now he is dealing with the 99 of Tristan Haynes, trying to look to his outside. Haynes getting the run down the backstretch. Jansen Walls entering the chat saying the 17's wrap has their vote, but they may be a little biased. Is Wesley Lynch going to hang on to second place there? And Lynch is still looking to find a way to challenge that 29 of Seth LaCroix. We see LaCroix make a little bit of contact with that outside wall, but it's not going to slow down that 99 car. Here comes Lynch looking to the inside. He got an excellent run off of 3. He is alongside Seth LaCroix now. Lynch looking to go back to the lead. They are neck and neck through turns 3 and 4. As we are 10 laps through this one. Not quite able to get the pass done there. Lynch is going to fall in line. But here comes that 83 of Jordan Stencil. So the 83 get a great run on the high side. Not going to be enough to get it done, though. He is still looking for a chance to get alongside Tristan Haynes, but now Tristan Haynes challenging for second. And this front pack is beginning to work it out. Single file. We are about 10 laps into this one, and we are starting to see the attrition on the tires start to set in here. Tristan Haynes beginning to drop back here. And a live look at our track map. We've kind of split into 3 separate packs. We have this front pack that we've been watching. Consistent of the top 10. We go back to the second pack here. Alan Martin is currently leading that pack. Trying to hold off Connor Price. And then our last pack is being led by the 43 of Terrell Wheeler for the time being. Sitting back there in 24th. Alan Martin was leading. It looks like those tires have fallen off of that 15 car just a little bit as he is starting to drop here. Cody Sanderson just getting around him. Once again, Cody Sanderson, last week's winner at the dirt track. Speed not quite carrying over now that we're back on asphalt here at Charlotte. Move back to our lead pack. And Vincent Isabella, he dropped a little bit at the initial start, but he is making his way back up to the top 3. So he goes around Tristan Haynes. And checking in with that 17 of Hunter Geyer. He was up front. He has dropped back here a little bit. We saw him getting a little bit of push from that 24 of Jonathan Wiley. So Hunter a little bit off the pace here. He has dropped back to 8th now. We're going to go back, check in on our hard charger of the night so far. Sean Merriman in that 18 machine. He is up 12 positions from where he started. Sean Merriman did elect to not qualify and start from the rear, but he has been on the move, making his way up to 17th. I tell you what, we were worried about tires, but Sean Merriman does not appear to be worried about his tires. He is pushing that car as hard as it will go, trying to make up some ground here. Going back to the lead, Wesley Lynch has gotten alongside Seth LaCroix yet again, and they will battle it out for the lead. And it looks like Wesley Lynch will complete the pass on Seth LaCroix here on lap 19. LaCroix battling back, though, on the inside. And that 3 of Vincent Isabella has got to love this. Watching these two battle it out and chew up their tires. We're going to ride along on the hood of Vincent Isabella's car. Wesley Lynch completing the pass now. Seth LaCroix falls in line behind Lynch. Isabella also able to get back up to the bumper of these two leaders. We saw Isabella looking to the outside of Seth LaCroix. He is looking for a way around him. Isabella possibly able to save a little bit more tire, keep those tires cool as these two battle it out. And now Isabella going to jump down to the inside. He gets inside of Seth LaCroix and Wesley Lynch, looking to take the lead away from these two. That patience looking like it may pay off for that 3 machine. He's got to make quicker work of LaCroix and Lynch, though. And he could have the advantage here. Isabella and LaCroix touch. Isabella gets out of shape. LaCroix going to back off here. And that will break up these 3 leaders. Isabella, though, moving to second. And here comes that 24 of Jonathan Wiley. He is up 6 positions from where he started. Now up to 4th. As these guys have gotten it worked out for the time being, we are going to have... it is time for a Creative Castle. Crank it up. All right, and a big thank you to Creative Castle for sponsoring our Crank It Up session. During that session, Jonathan Wiley been on the move here. He has worked his way around Vincent Isabella and has put the pressure on Seth LaCroix. Isabella losing some ground there. Jonathan Wiley appeared to save some tire, keep some heat out of those tires. And is looking to get that car up to second. going to check in with our last car in the Team 785. Favorite wrap of the night competition. That 12 of Ryan Mack. He is currently not having the night he had hoped, sitting in 25th for the time being. He has made some moves. He is up 3 positions from 28th where he started, but not able to go to the front of the pack. And he's got some space in between him and the rest of the competitors here. He's going to have to find some speed, but he may be trying to save some tire as that pit window has opened up. Once again, though, you do not want to pit too early. Most of these drivers probably going to try and stretch this run out to about 34 to 35 laps. And this race could come down to pit strategy. Jonathan Wiley has made a move for the lead. Omar Rodriguez Jr. moving up to second here as he is working on Wesley Lynch. But Wiley with a dominant move here. He has saved those tires and it is paying off deep into this run here. We've already got some cars heading down pit lane. Casey Flowers is off to the pit. George Tremopoulos, Dave Stinson, Thomas Adams, and Ethan Straub. Wesley Lynch and Seth LaCroix now making their way down pit road as we have started lap 34. We have gone green all through this one. Omar Rodriguez Jr. opting to stay out, and he will stay out another lap. He is trying to stretch this run as far as it will go. Vincent Isabella has also made his way down pit road, as well as Hunter Geyer and Jonathan Wiley. It looks like Omar Rodriguez Jr. going to come down this time by. Also joined by Sean Merriman, Steven Linger, Joshua Hyatt, Alan Martin, and Dave Nall, as well as various others. Ryan Mack now coming down pit road as well. So as pit stops have cycled through, it looks like Vincent Isabella is going to come away with the lead now. We've seen Isabella and just how good he can be on pit road, but Seth LaCroix has caught Isabella. LaCroix now to the lead. Or what will be the lead once they make their way by these drivers who had just pitted on the last lap. LaCroix not quite enough to get him by that 3 of Vincent Isabella, as they now go by Omar Rodriguez Jr., who has just exited pit road, still trying to get that car up to speed. Now 37 laps in the books. We are going to step aside for a quick commercial break.
Do you love Orlando's theme parks, but the long lines have you losing the magic? Introducing Ride Waits, the Apple Watch app designed to help you skip the stress and ride more, with real-time wait times and park info right on your wrist. Whether you're exploring Walt Disney World, adventuring through Universal Orlando, or taking it all in at SeaWorld, Ride Waits helps you navigate smarter and get the most out of your visit. No more wandering, no more guessing. Just more riding. And it's not just wait times. Ride Waits also offers tips on the best times to ride, general park info, and helpful alerts so you never miss out on your favorite attraction. Whether you're planning ahead or making game day decisions in the park, Ride Waits keeps everything you need at a quick glance away. Ride Waits, your wrist-side guide to the best parks in Orlando. Available now on the Apple Watch store.
Not affiliated with or endorsed by any theme park brand.
It's race day on iRacing. The grid is set. Engines are rumbling. The chat is buzzing. The anticipation is building. But before the green flag waves, you need a moment that gets hearts racing. Hoorah Flyovers delivers cinematic, custom airplane flyovers for your iRacing or esports event, bringing real-world energy to your virtual track. Add a patriotic punch to your pre-race show. Whether you're hosting a league championship, a memorial race, or just want to hype the crowd, Hoorah brings the thunder. Fully customizable, easy to book, stream ready, guaranteed to get your drivers and fans fired up. Because when the jets fly, everyone pays attention. Stand tall, fly loud, race proud. Hoorah! Visit Hoorah Flyovers on Discord or Facebook and bring the flyover experience to iRacing like never before.
All right, and we are back, folks. On the mini screen, we have been watching that 24 of Jonathan Wiley. He was leading the pack after coming off a pit road, and he has made up some time as he is now caught up to the 33 of Wesley Lynch and Omar Rodriguez Jr. Jonathan Wiley looking to go to third here. During that commercial break, Seth LaCroix backing off the throttle here. He is dropped now to 9th. Possibly a little fuel saving strategy, trying to stretch out this middle run here to make sure he has enough fuel to make it to the end. While all this is happening, Vincent Isabella has been able to pull away. He is your leader with a 5-second gap over the 24 of Jonathan Wiley, who leads the pack here. Isabella does not appear to be worried about his fuel or tires. Isabella coming down pit road now. Maybe an issue for the 3 car. As Isabella has now come to a stop on pit road. Possibly a mechanical issue for that number 3 car. Or maybe a hardware issue. And Vincent Isabella now going to fall a lap down here. Not sure what was going on with that 3 car, Vincent Isabella, but that has got to be frustrating to have to pull down pit road like that at the beginning of your run. So now Hunter Geyer will move to first. He is gotten by Jonathan Wiley while we were focused in on Vincent Isabella. Hunter Geyer, your leader. Jonathan Wiley in second. Tristan Haynes in third. Jackson Sibley in fourth. Jordan Stencil rounding out your top 5. Looking further back in the pack, our other storyline this run, Seth LaCroix continuing to drop here. He is now back to 14. I understand he may be trying to save some fuel for this run, but he has dropped currently running a 31-second laps, 2 seconds off the pace of 29.26, which was his best lap. So definitely some fuel saving going on for Seth LaCroix. going to move back to the front of the pack. Tristan Haynes now getting out in front of Jonathan Wiley. Jackson Sibley also making his way into the top 5 for the first time, I believe, tonight. Sibley now running 3rd as he's going to go by Jonathan Wiley as well. So Jonathan Wiley appears to be backing off that throttle just a little bit as well, possibly trying to save some tires or some fuel for the end of this one. Once again, the tire wear here is caution. Caution is out. It looks like this is for George Chomopoulos. Caution will come out here on lap 46. I'm going to go back and see what happened with George Chomopoulos. So George Chomopoulos spinning, goes down into the infield. I think he may have gotten a little help. 48 of Connor Price looking to get underneath George Chomopoulos. And a look at the hood cam of Connor Price. He is moving up the track, and it looks like he just catches George Chomopoulos. Chomopoulos did not want to give up that position, and he and Connor Price make contact. And yellow flag pit stops will begin. Hunter Geyer leading them down pit lane. Tristan Haynes, Jordan Stencil, Sean Merriman electing to stay out. Looks like Connor Price will stay out as well. Alan Martin also going to stay out. But the majority of the drivers going to come down pit road here. It looks like quick stops only taking fuel, trying to stretch this out. No need to take the tires. Save those for the end. Looks like Vincent Isabella pitted as well. He is coming back out on track. We're going to try and key up on Vincent Isabella's radio. Vincent, it's Austin up in the booth. You got me? Vincent, it's Austin up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. We had some questions for you. We were watching you lead the race. You had a 5-second lead over the rest of the pack, and then it seemed like you had an issue, had to pull down pit road and come to a stop for a second. What happened there, buddy?
Yeah, I had some thing pop up on my computer here and say that, you know, something's got to get removed or yada yada. It was like a blocker, and I know when that happens, I got to pull over because it freezes the whole screen out, so I just pulled down pit road, fixed it real quick. Hopefully we'll get another yellow here, get the lucky dog, and go race for a win. Only halfway, so.
All right. Well, we appreciate the clarification. Thank you, and good luck the rest of the night, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. Once again, that was Vincent Isabella driving that 3-car. So not a hardware issue, not a mechanical issue. It looks like a software issue for that 3-car. Gonna make him have to come down pit road and come to a stop to get that worked out. But he is back out on track. and currently hoping for the lucky dog. He is being scored our first car a lap down, so he just needs another caution. I tell you what, watching these NORA races, that second half of the race, once these cars get bunched up, everyone starts to get a little bit more aggressive. He may just get his wish, but the question is, will he be able to avoid that caution being back in the pack there? As the pace car is getting ready to pull off, the lights are off on the pace truck. They are doubled up. We're getting ready to go back racing here, folks. The pace truck is off. Jordan Stencil will lead them to the green flag. For correction, Tristan Haynes was our leader there. He elected to start from the top side. He takes off there as they enter the restart zone. Tristan Haynes getting a great restart there. Jordan Stencil looking to close that gap. But keep your eye on that 18 of Sean Merriman. He elected to stay out for that track position. Sean Merriman is known for his unorthodox pit strategies. It won him a championship last season, and it might pay off here tonight. Once again, of all those cars that came down pit lane, I do not believe any of them took tires, saving them for the ends. So Sean Merriman, about even with these guys on tires. We know he's got some speed. He is hanging there with Jordan Stencil and Tristan Haynes. Caution is out. Looks like Dave Knoll caught up in this one, as well as Dave Stinson. We're going to go back, take a look, see what happened here. All right, so it looked like it happened a little bit further up front. We're going to try and track down. Looks like Michael Boyd was caught up in this. Mike Hill and Casey Flowers as well. There we see Michael Boyd making contact with Travis Neiman. Bring out our second caution of the night here. Some heavy front end damage to that 21 of Michael Boyd. Travis Neiman also has some heavy front end damage. We're going to ride along with him through this. And all that unfolds as they come through the tri-oval. You'll see it there, that tri-oval. When you're making your way through that tri-oval, it just feels like that track just gets a whole lot tighter, especially if you are racing side by side with someone. It looks like a mistake is going to put those two down on pit road. I do believe Travis Neiman had to be towed back to the pit. Be a costly issue for him, but Vincent Isabella, he wished for another caution. He has made it through, and he is back on the lead lap, but he has a tall order to fill, currently running 24th. We're going to see if he can make it up front by the end of this one. And we will step away for a quick commercial break.
From the track to the tech, Creative Castle keeps your code running as clean as your laps. We test real-world devices and digital platforms so your next release won't crash in turn one. At Creative Castle, we elevate your software with expert quality assurance and cross-platform testing Whether it's native apps or networked hardware, we deliver precision-tested performance at scale. Behind every smooth app and smart device is a quiet castle. Creative Castle. We're the quality wizards and test knights who battle bugs and break bad code before it breaks your product. Creative Castle. Quality at full throttle. Your quest for quality ends here.
All right, and we are back, folks. I do believe they will be given the 1-to-go signal this time by. Tristan Haynes going to move to the top of the track. He is going to elect to start from the outside yet again. As the lights on the pace truck go out, Tristan Haynes will restart first. Jordan Stencil in second. Sean Merriman will restart third. Connor Price in fourth. And Hunter Geyer will round out your top 5 on this restart. Once again, that's 17 of Hunter Geyer. One of our wraps here tonight for the Team 785 Favorite Wrap Award. He will be starting next to the 7 of Jackson Sibley, who he is competing with for that Favorite Wrap Award as well. Once again, guys, in the chat, make sure you tune in or chime in. Let me know which one of those 3 drivers has your favorite Wrap of the Night award. Help me with my decision here, guys. So they are doubled up. The lights on the pace truck are out. Pace truck is off. Green flag is out. Tristan Haynes going to take off here. Jordan Stencil not getting the start he wanted, but it looks like he may have gotten a shove from that 18 of Sean Merriman. Sean Merriman thinking about getting out of line, though, as he goes through turns 1 and 2 just a little bit higher. Looking further back in the pack, it looked like Jonathan Wiley and Cody Sanderson getting a little jumpy. They're out of, a little bit out of line. Cody Sanderson thinking about going high here. Sanderson looking for an opportunity to get alongside that 24 of Jonathan Wiley. But we're going to move back to the front of the pack as Tristan Haynes is now feeling the pressure from Jordan Stencil. Jordan Stencil getting to the inside of that 99 machine. All right, Joseph, thank you for giving me the heads up on the audio. I am working on it. Please let me know if it continues here. We see Tristan Haynes and Jordan Stencil continuing to battle it out. And Jordan Stencil going to get a nose out in front of Tristan Haynes. Tristan Haynes going to get that run on the high side. Sean Merriman just sitting back there loving watching these two battle it out. Once again, when you're battling side by side like this, you're going to get those tires warmed up. That will slow you down, make that car a little bit more of a handful. And trouble back in the pack. Looks like this all kicked off, I believe, with Cody Sanderson. That's going to bring out our third caution of the night here on lap 65. All right, and we're going to go back, take a look, and see what happened here to kick this one off. Riding along with Cody Sanderson. Looks like Cody Sanderson may have just gotten turned here. Looks like this may have actually kicked off with Jackson Sibley. We're going to take another look at this here in slow motion. Jackson Sibley getting up the track. Looks like he caught a piece of the outside wall, and he's going to make contact with Jonathan Wiley. Wiley and Sanderson going to come together. And some heavy damage to multiple cars from this one. Pit stops have begun. Seth LaCroix going to win the race off pit road. I do believe that was just a gas and go stop for that 29 car. And Joseph, I'm looking at your chat. Sounds like the race, and I don't know how I am speaking in Braille, but is it the mic or is it both the mic and the race? Once again, I apologize for the audio difficulties. We're going to step aside for a quick commercial break.
At FedUps, we don't care how it gets there, just that it eventually does. We use cutting-edge technology like guesswork, blind rage, and the occasional coin flip. Need help? Our customer service is standing by to put you on hold. Our drivers are trained professionals in rage quitting, road rage, and minor parkour. Have an issue? Hey, we delivered it, didn't we? At FedUp, we're not happy until you're not happy. Special instructions? I ignored it specifically. Signature required? We'll scribble something. Fragile? Let's test that theory. Customer service? Try screaming into the void. FedUp, we hate your package almost as much as you do.
FedUps is not responsible for damaged, late, lost, or completely incinerated packages. Batteries not included. Actually, nothing's included.
All right, and we are back, folks. They are doubled up, getting ready to go back racing. Once again, Seth LaCroix is our leader. Omar Rodriguez Jr. in second. Jordan Stencil restarting third. Connor Price in fourth. Tristan Haynes rounding out your top five. B. Cray, thank you for letting me know that it sounds fine on your end. It might be Joseph Benson's tinnitus acting up. All right, so correction there. Actually, Sean Merriman is restarting in fifth. Tristan Haynes in sixth. As the pace truck is off, Seth LaCroix will lead them to the green flag. Green flag is out. Seth LaCroix going to take off here. LaCroix jumping out to that lead. Omar Rodriguez Jr. looking to follow suit. He's going to hold on to second as they are 2 by 2 behind him. Omar Rodriguez Jr. and Seth LaCroix, both teammates on the Apex Racing team. But here comes that 83 of Jordan Stencil getting to the inside of Rodriguez Jr. Looks like Stencil is going to get... Stencil is getting the runs on the low side on Omar Rodriguez Jr. Stencil was the faster car throughout qualifying and practice. As we are now down to 30 laps to go. Seth LaCroix still your leader. Stencil complete that pass. Now he's going to look to the inside of Seth LaCroix. He gets a great run into turn 3. And he is going to complete that pass on Seth LaCroix. And Tristan Haynes taps the outside wall, getting off of turn 4 there. Battle for the lead is not done. Seth LaCroix looked the inside of Jordan Stencil. It wasn't there. He's going to get in line behind him. Stencil chasing LaCroix all the way down to the bottom of that track. No contact between the two that we could see from the booth. But, man, that got tight for Seth LaCroix on the inside. Is Tristan Haynes going to make contact with that outside wall yet again? Trouble with the leaders. LaCroix and Stencil make contact, piling up the pack behind them. We're going to go back, take a look at that one. So Stencil, Tristan Haynes caught up in this. The 48 of Connor Price, Steven Linger all caught up in this. And we're going to back it up and take a look at Seth LaCroix's hood cam. Throughout this battle. And LaCroix just hit that apron. That pushes his car up the track. And we'll ride along with Jordan Stencil's hood cam through this as well. Seth LaCroix will come down pit road. I do believe he had to burn a faster pair there. He is joined by his teammate Omar Rodriguez Jr. So that will shake things up front. We have a new leader, first-time leader here, Robert Lawson in the 45. He has went from the outhouse to the penthouse here. He started in last place, has now made his way up to first place. We're going to look at the pit strategy here. Looks like the top 8 last pitted on lap 66. Robert Lawson making a bold pit strategy move, staying out here. He will lead them to the green flag. Sean Merriman in second, Alan Martin in third, Hunter Geyer in fourth, Michael Boyd rounding out your top 5. And look who has made his way back up to the front of the pack after a software issue forced him down pit road in the middle of a green flag run. Vincent Isabella running 6th, and he has the chance to capitalize here. As we get ready to go back green flag racing, the lights on the pace truck are off. They are lined up double file. We do have some damaged cars back there as well. That is the 28 of Dave Stinson back there in that red monster car, missing the front end. He has Wesley Lynch and Omar Rodriguez Jr. behind him. This is going to be interesting to watch on this restart. See how this plays out with a car with that heavy a damage as we make our way down the front stretch. The pace truck is off. Green flag is out. Robert Lawson not going to take off. He waits for that green flag to come out. As he battles with Sean Merriman. And further back in the pack, we expected to see that top line be the slow one with Dave Stinson and that front end damage, but it looks like the checkup was actually on the bottom line that time. Sean Merriman is going to take over the lead here from Robert Lawson. But look out, here comes that 3 of Vincent Isabella. He had a great restart, gaining 2 positions on the restart there. Caution is out. Tristan Haynes and Dave Stinson caught up in this. It looks like Tristan Haynes thought there was a hole there. He moved up high, makes contact with Dave Stinson. Dave Stinson going to drive off with that heavy front end damage, and he just kind of pushed Tristan Haynes out of the way. It seems like Dave Stinson a little bit frustrated with Tristan Haynes there. We will take another look at this. We see Tristan Haynes running just a little bit higher than Seth LaCroix, and he comes up and makes contact with Dave Stinson. We will ride along with Dave Stinson through this, see what it looked like from his point of view. And one more look from Dave Stinson's hood cam. So Tristan Haynes going to limp that car down pit road. Dave Stinson also on pit road now. Trying to get repairs done to that car, but Dave Stinson's already used one up. I believe that will put an end to Dave Stinson's night tonight. We're going to hear from Dave Stinson himself. Check in with him to see his opinion on that incident. Dave, it's Austin up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, man. We just finished watching the replay on that incident. Take us through what you think happened there.
Well, I tell you the truth, I really don't know what happened, to be honest with you. I was just minding my own business, and I think it was a little bit of net code or something, but I couldn't avoid him. And then he just kept coming, so I don't know. I was just trying to be on the outside minding my own business, but
All
It is
right.
what it is.
Yeah, we can hear the frustration in your voice, and I do believe you've already used your quick repair tonight. Is that true?
That is true. I'm done for the night.
All right, and we are sorry to hear it, but we will be looking forward to seeing you back here next week.
All right, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right, that was Dave Stinson there, saying he believes it was netcode. Take one more look at it as they are lined up, getting ready to go back green flag racing here. I tell you what, I do not believe Dave Stinson has gotten the chance to watch the replay there. It will be interesting to see what they have to say after this one is over and once they get a chance to look at that replay. But Sean Merriman is now our leader. Robert Lawson in second. Alan Martin in third. Vincent Isabella running fourth. Michael Boyd rounding out your top five. All right, and the pace truck is off. Sean Merriman leading them down the front stretch. Green flag is out. Sean Merriman going to take off, leaving Robert Lawson in the dust. Lawson going to move up in front of Vincent Isabella, but Lawson very slow on that restart. Alan Martin going to get to the inside of Robert Lawson. Isabella stuck behind him. Nowhere for that 3-car to go just yet. So what's Isabella do? He's just going to give him a push. Caution, caution back in the pack. Cody Sanderson, Dave Knoll, and John Anthony caught up in this, and it looks like multiple others. Hunter Geyer caught up in this as well. We go back, take a look, see what happened here. Looks like it all kicked off with that 17 of Hunter Geyer. We'll go back and take a look at this. Looks like Hunter Geyer and the 2-car came together. We're going to try and back this up and get a better look to see what happened between these two here. Hunter Geyer on that high line. Looks like he just tried to move down. That 2 just sends it a little bit too hard in. Gets into the left rear of Geyer. Sends him around, collecting multiple others. That's going to bring out our 6th caution of the night here on lap 82. Pit stops have started. John Anthony, Cody Sanderson, Omar Rodriguez, Travis Neiman, Mike Hill, Dave Knoll, Tristan Haynes, Connor Price, Chris Jones all on pit road. All right, and it sounds like we are still having some audio issues on some viewers' computers. We are trying to work that out here at Rebel Racing Network. Please let me know if this continues, guys. We're getting ready to go back racing here. They will get the one to go signal this time by. So Sean Merriman is still our leader. Robert Lawson in second. Vincent Isabella will restart third. Michael Boyd in fourth. Alan Martin will restart fifth. And we have some Apex Racing fans in the chat as well. FLK rooting for Omar and Seth. Seth LaCroix now up to 8th. Omar Rodriguez Jr., I believe, caught up in that last incident. He sits down on pit road with Hunter Geyer. Ryan Mack was also caught up in that as well. Once again, Ryan Mack, part of that Team 785 favorite wrap of the evening. That 12 car, unfortunately, sitting on pit road, heavily damaged. As they are doubled up, getting ready to go back racing here. All right, and the pace truck is off. Green flag is out. Sean Merriman gonna take off. Jumping out to the lead. Robert Lawson moved down in front of Vincent Isabella. Isabella looking to get a run here, but Michael Boyd to the outside of Isabella. Boyd now to third. Here comes that 33 of Wesley Lynch, as well as the 29 of Seth LaCroix. We were watching these two battle it out early on in this one. And they are looking to make their way back up to the front of the pack with just 14 laps to go. Michael Boyd looking to the inside of Robert Lawson now. Just a quick update on these guys' last pit stop. Our top three last pitted on lap 66. Wesley Lynch, Seth LaCroix pitting a short time after that. I do believe they have taken tires. They will be on the fresher tires here. That's going to give Lynch and LaCroix an advantage. As Lynch is now on the outside. Michael Boyd going to move up in front of Lynch. But Lynch is looking to take it 3 wide. Michael Boyd going... I'm sorry. Robert Lawson going low. Almost making contact with Michael Boyd. Michael Boyd going to take away second from Lawson. But he's got to deal with that 33 of Wesley Lynch. Wesley Lynch very fast down the back stretch. Lynch on the fresher tires. And Lynch now to second. Michael Boyd, I believe, made contact with that outside wall. Here comes Vincent Isabella as well. Currently running fourth, but that 29 of Seth LaCroix also on the fresher tires. First, they glued to the front of this pack. Sean Merriman is still your leader, but he is on older tires, and Wesley Lynch is closing. Once again, these tires have about 10 laps on them before they start to really feel the fall off here. Now 9 laps to go. Wesley Lynch looking to the outside of Sean Merriman. If LaCroix wants a chance to compete with Wesley Lynch, he has got to get there fast, as Lynch will clear Sean Merriman and Michael Boyd, both on older tires. Seth LaCroix on newer tires. He's looking to the inside of Merriman now. He's got to get up there if he wants a chance to race with Wesley Lynch. Michael Boyd, though, still in between the two. Boyd just trying to hang on here. Once again, Boyd last pitted on lap 66. Wesley Lynch in the outside wall. LaCroix to the lead. Lynch is able to hold on to it, and they're 3 wide going through the tri-oval. We saw Robert Lawson getting out of shape there on the apron. Wesley Lynch will drop back to 3rd. Man, and I want to go back and watch what happened to Wesley Lynch again, but I've got to stay glued to this lead as Sean Merriman on the older tires now challenging Seth LaCroix. Seth LaCroix, he did some driving there to get up there to be able to compete with Wesley Lynch, and I'm afraid he may have gotten those tires too hot here, which is going to allow Sean Merriman to get alongside LaCroix, and LaCroix's also feeling the pressure from that 33 of Wesley Lynch behind him. And we are now down to 5 to go. LaCroix still the leader, but only 3/100ths of a second separating him and Sean Merriman as they drag race down the backstretch. Now just 4 laps to go. LaCroix still in charge of this one. He's got that high line. Oh, Wesley Lynch making contact with Seth LaCroix. LaCroix in the outside wall. Caution, caution is out. Heavy front end damage to Seth LaCroix. All right, and real quick, we're going to go back and watch what happened between Michael Boyd and Wesley Lynch. We see Michael Boyd just getting up into Wesley Lynch there, sending him into the outside wall. So we have some help. Seth LaCroix was able to capitalize there. We're going to go back, take a look, see what happened here. Back it up just a little bit more to watch this battle with Wesley Lynch and Seth LaCroix. It looks like Wesley Lynch might have just been a little bit faster than LaCroix through the tri-oval and gets in the rear end. Bob Inkar saying this is what NASCAR thought the 550 package would be for Cup. I tell you what, these guys are putting on a show here tonight. I do believe we will get a green-white checkered finish here. And overtime. That is our 7th caution of the night. LaCroix is sitting on pit road. We're going to talk to him, get his thoughts on what happened there. Seth, it's Austin up in the booth. You got me?
I gotcha.
All right, we can hear the disappointment in your voice. We were just watching the replay on that. Take us through what happened to bring out that caution there.
Just got hit. He bumped me in the tri-oval. Just turned me into the wall and ruined my race and a lot of other people's races. So pretty unfortunate. I've had a lot of bad luck lately, and it just keeps continuing.
All right, so I can hear the frustration in your voice. Yeah, we saw Wesley get bumped there. For you to be able to take the lead with Michael Boyd, is it getting a little bit more aggressive as time has wound down in this one?
I didn't really think so. I mean, I guess slightly aggressive, but I didn't think there's anything egregious. There was one or two blocks that I felt was kind of egregious, but overall I thought it was good, clean racing up front. And yeah, man, it was just I haven't won in a long time, and I was feeling pretty good to hold off for 2 more laps. So the high line is the must line to defend, and there was no way I was giving that up, and he just bumped me and turned me into the wall. So it's pretty damn unfortunate, but it is what it is.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time. Sorry about the luck. We know you'll be looking forward to next week, and we'll say good luck the rest of the season, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Once again, that was Seth LaCroix. He was leading the race before he was caught up in that one. And we've got an update from the infield care center. Hunter Geyer, the driver of the number 17, is okay, but in a full body cast for the next 20 years. Hunter, don't go anywhere, all right? We want to get an interview with you after the race, and we understand that there's a special announcement coming from you as well, Hunter. So the lights on the pace truck are out. We're getting ready to go back green flag racing here. Sean Merriman, your leader. Wesley Lynch in second. Robert Lawson in third. Michael Boyd in fourth. And it will be a green-white checkered finish for overtime here. And the pace truck is off. Sean Merriman, your leader here. Green flag is out. Sean Merriman going to take off. He's looking to open up that gap. He does not want to be caught in any late race shenanigans here. As Wesley Lynch looking to clear Robert Lawson. Michael Boyd slow on the inside line. As Wesley Lynch loses out to Robert Lawson, and Vincent Isabella has gotten alongside Wesley Lynch as they come off of turn 4. Sean Merriman will take the white flag. Next flag will end the race. Sean Merriman with a 0.3 of a second lead over Robert Lawson. The battle now is for third between Vincent Isabella and Wesley Lynch. And you just heard it from Seth LaCroix. The outside line is the preferred line right now. As they come off of turn 4, Sean Merriman gonna take the win here. Vincent Isabella gets alongside Robert Lawson. Not enough, though. Robert Lawson will take home second. Vincent Isabella in third. Wesley Lynch finishes fourth. Alan Martin will finish fifth. I tell you what, we are going to have some bonus interviews for you guys tonight. An exciting finish to that one. We try and get everyone. Set up in Discord for these interviews. So we are still looking for Sean Merriman and Robert Lawson to make their way to the broadcast booth for their interviews. All right, but we will kick off our interviews with the three of Vincent Isabella here. Vincent, it's Austin up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, man. Congratulations on a top 3 finish. Feels like it's been a while since I've got to talk to you up here in the booth after a race.
Yeah, Watkins Glen. I won that thing.
That is right. That is right. I tell you what, we just rebroadcasted the Watkins Glen for the Cup Series. I almost forgot about that after our doubleheader last night. So, but it looks like, you kind of got a little bit of a slow start to the season with a lot of these rookies. How does it feel to get another podium under your belt here at the midway point?
Well, I missed a couple races there with work and my birthday and stuff. So just trying to claw back in the points after being, 25th and a lap down on lap 50 tonight. This is like a win.
All right, we understand. And we were just talking to you about that software issue. We talked to you during the race. We were trying to guess why you were on pit road and why you didn't actually pit. It was a software issue. How does it feel to be able to bounce back from that and be able to, battle it out with Wesley Lynch to get third away from him?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I don't know how I made it stick in 3 and 4, but that was really close. Literally 1,000th of a second. So, and it was Robert Lawson.
I'm sorry. I think I said Michael Boyd. They have been racing together for, it seems like, the last 20 laps. And, I have been, mixing them up all night. So
yeah, shout out Robert Lawson. His first start with us, and he ran us clean, and he ran good. So
yes, he did. And I tell you what, he is going to be our hard charger of the race, up 29 positions to second. So, we appreciate you giving him a shout out there, Vincent. Before we let you get going, though, anyone else you want to shout out?
Yeah, my teammates, Cody and Wiley. They've been having a good time, and just hope to keep the momentum rolling. They had some rough races. They were running well and got caught up in some other people's messes. But yeah, and thanks for putting on a broadcast. I'll go watch it here later and watch that drive through the field again.
All right. Well, we appreciate it, buddy. We're going to let you get on out of here and start looking forward to next week. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thanks, buddy. Talk to you next week.
Thank you. Talk to you next week. All right. Once again, that was Vincent Isabella coming home third tonight. We're going to move on to our second place finisher, Robert Lawson, driver of the number 45. Robert, it's Austin up in the booth. You got me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. All right. So I tell you what, this is your first start with the NORA ARCA series, and what a way to start it, coming home second. And you're going to take home the Hard Charger of the Night award, gaining 29 positions. You went from the outhouse to, looks like, the floor below the penthouse here, buddy. How does it feel?
Pretty cool. Actually, I was going to ask these guys with one to go to green on that last one if they wanted me just to go to the back. 'Cause I'm not points racing. I'm just out here having fun, and I didn't want to screw up anybody's points. So, but they said race. So, hey, they want to race, I'll race.
All right. Well, it looked like it paid off. And I tell you what, we were a little bit unsure. We knew you had elected to not qualify, and we're kind of just riding around trying to stay out of everyone's way. And then I believe those pit stops around lap 66, you just kind of cycled to the front and hung there. What was it like trying to hold off all those drivers on the newer tires?
Yeah, I took tires just a little sooner than I really wanted to, but you never know when there's cautions coming out. So, but it wasn't easy, but it was fun. I mean, it was a good time.
All right. Well, we certainly had fun watching you. We're going to let you get on out of here and start looking forward to next week. Before we do, though, anyone you want to thank?
Well, I'd like to think was it Terrell? What's his
Terrell.
name? Terrell, yeah, he got me going because I'm 69, so sometimes I have a little problem getting this stuff figured out. But I do have a motto. My motto is: "There's a time to ride, and there's a time to race." So, thanks for the congratulations there.
Well, I guess you proved that motto here tonight because you raced at the right time and got the second place finish. So, and you're racing out here with these young guys. How does it feel to be probably the oldest guy in the field and put on a show and kind of dominate these young guys?
Well, I got something I could say, but I can't say it on here. I have another motto. Pretty good, I like to race with the young bucks, I was a young buck once.
All right. Well, you still got it, buddy, but we're going to let you get on out of here. Congratulations again on a second place finish in your ARCA series debut here.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, guys. Once again, that was Robert Lawson in the 45. We're going to move on to tonight's winner, Sean Merriman in the 18 machine. We had talked about him in the pre-race, starting from the back, not qualifying, but his unorthodox pit strategy, and it looks like it pays off again. Sean, it is Austin up in the booth. You got me?
Sir, I got you, Austin.
All right. Congratulations on bringing home the win here. How does it feel?
That was good, but I'll be honest, I kind of spent most of the day thinking I was going to have a good chance to win today. I don't know what it was. Just intuition, I've had such bad luck on here in either this league or another league I'm in that I was like, I'm so overdue for a good race. And then just kind of another one fell in my lap, but this time nobody can say I saved my tires till the end. I put tires on the normal time like everybody else and still worked out for me.
Yep, actually, we were looking at the pit strategy and looked like Wesley Lynch and Seth LaCroix put tires on just after you. And, we were watching that battle unfold just in front of you. Do you have any thoughts on the battle between Lynch and LaCroix tonight?
Yeah, I knew they saved their first set when we got that caution, or I don't remember if it was caution. When first pit stop, I knew they saved a set of tires, but then once we hit halfway, it was just caution after caution from there, so they never really got a chance to take advantage of having that extra set of tires on everybody. And then by the end, it was just a equal, pretty much heads up race, and being able to choose which lane I wanted as the leader helped a ton. I just knew Robert ran a hell of a race, but I could tell, I think it was his first race out there, and he didn't know you could have lane choice as the leader, didn't know you could go anywhere in the restart zone, so I just kind of tried to pin Vincent or Seth or Wesley behind him on a restart, and it just worked out. It made us the white flag there and got to run 2 clean laps under the green white checker and pick up the W.
All right. Well, I know you're excited, and especially being the defending champion here, it's got to feel good to get another win under your belt. We're going to let you get on out of here and start the celebration. Before we do, anyone you want to shout out?
I got to thank NORA and Terrell. Jeez, mine went blank there. Terrell, Cody, Wiley for the league, for awesome league that they put on every Monday night. You for the awesome broadcast. Same old people, wife, kid, parents, brother, sister, friends, family, the rest of the guys out there for showing up, making sure we have a good, big field every week. It's a lot more fun. It's more stressful running with 30 people because some people tend to just run over each other racing for 21st place on lap 12 instead of just riding, but it's still a lot more fun to run with 30 people than it is 12, 15. So hope we keep those numbers up and hope everybody keeps showing up and keeps watching your broadcast.
All right. Well, we appreciate it, buddy. Congratulations again. Good luck next week. Have a good evening.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Once again, guys, that was Sean Merriman, driver of the number 18. I said an exciting race like that, we've got to have some bonus interviews here for you. We're trying to catch up with Wesley Lynch. It appears that he has left the Discord already. Unfortunately, we will not get an interview with him. We are going to move on to the Hunter Geyer, driver of the number 17. And Hunter, it is Austin up in the booth.
Hey, Austin, how are you?
Good. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm hurting a bit, but I'll be all right. It was a fun race. Unfortunately, did not go how I wanted, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to talk about something I'm better at, the driving, I guess.
All right. Well, first things first, I'm going to pull up your teammate, Jackson Sibley, into the broadcast booth as well. And, we did have a biased vote for you in the chat to win the Team 785 favorite rap award, but I've got to give it to Jackson Sibley in that number 7, and partially because, he was the only one without the tore up rap at the end of the night. So, Jackson Sibley's up here in the booth with us. How's it feel to get the favorite rap of the night award?
Oh man, it feels great. I put in a lot of work asking Hunter Geyer to make it for me. And it feels good, man. I feel like his skin, this always been my favorite paint. I have another paint that's similar that he made in another car. It's always been my favorite. I think it's beautiful. So I'm pretty stoked that it won the People's Choice.
All right. Well, it wasn't necessarily the People's Choice. You made it in the top 3, and then Preston left it up to me to decide. And so,
okay.
like I said, we had Jansen Waltz rooting for the 17 as their vote, but they admitted that they are biased, so we can't have bias here. And you kept that rap the cleanest for the longest, but I guess you got to split the money with Hunter Geyer, since he did create it for you.
Yeah, for sure. I think all donations will be sent to Hunter, and it's a beautiful car. I'm glad you agree. Hunter's just a talented man. He cooks out these paints one after another, unlimited creativity. I mean, he deserves it.
All right. And, a little fun fact for you guys still watching, Hunter Geyer created all 3 of the paints that were entered in the Team 785 favorite rap award. And that brings us into our next announcement. Hunter, I'm going to let you take it from here.
Sure. So I know we're talking with the guys, and I'd like to officially be a sponsor for Rebel Racing Network. I feel like you got a good thing going here, and I'd love to support and also get my brand out there as well. Painting for me is it's just kind of hobby. It kind of picked up. I mean, obviously, running when iRacing is fun, but the painting thing has just been a little bit, I guess, extra, but addicting to say the least. I started painting for other people for I guess a couple months ago in a separate league that I ran with Jackson, Ryan, and the rest of the Warhorse team, and I just just started offering to do it for other people. I made 30, 40 paints for myself, but I was just kind of getting bored of making paints for myself, and then going off other people's ideas, seeing what I can come up with. It's just been an addiction. It's so much fun. And then when I joined here at NORA, I was already talking about it a little bit, and I was like, you know what, time to go, a little bit more public, start offering it more. So trying to get the business part of it, off the ground. But I'd love to be a supporter of Rebel Racing Network and see where we go with both businesses. So.
All right. Well, we are glad to have you on board here with the Rebel Racing Network. Tell the fans where they can find you, Hunter.
So you can order paints off birdwraps.com, www.birdwraps.com. That's bird with a BYRD, WRAPS. And I am offering a discount all through the month of December, 10% off. And since this is the NORA broadcast, all NORA members also can get 20% off on their paints as well. So I feel like our prices are very competitive. I don't, mess around. I know, some people can charge an outrageous price, and I don't see like that's the right way to do it. I have multiple different packages to pick from, starting at $15, and I normally can get them out to you in 2 to 3 days maximum. So depending on the mood, I can get them out in a few hours. So, but yeah, I appreciate any support I get, and hopefully I can make some pretty awesome paints going forward.
All right. Well, we appreciate it, Hunter. Once again, we are glad to have you on board. We have got to get to our official results, though. So we are going to let you go for the night. Don't go anywhere. I do have to talk to you after this race, but thank you again, sir.
Hey, no problem.
All right. Thank you. All right, guys. Once again, that was Hunter Geyer and Jackson Sibley. Hunter Geyer coming on board as a sponsor, and we are excited to have him. But now we are going to run through our official results here tonight. Once again, Sean Merriman took the win. Vincent Isabella finishes second. Robert Lawson will finish third. I'm sorry. It appears that we just had an update. I believe I had Robert Lawson as second and Vincent Isabella as third. So a very close finish between those two. Wesley Lynch will finish fourth. And fifth, we had Alan Martin. Sixth will be Craig Peterson. Ethan Straub finishes seventh. John Anthony will finish in eighth. Thomas Adams finishes ninth. Travis Neiman finishes 10th. Cody Sanderson will finish 11th. Stephen Linger finishes 12th. Michael Boyd will finish 13th. Jordan Stencil in 14th. Seth LaCroix finishes 15th. And 16th was Joshua Hyatt. Jonathan Wiley finishes 17th. Jackson Sibley will finish 18th. And 19th was Omar Rodriguez Jr. Hunter Geyer finishes 20th. Dave Nall finishes 21st. Mike Hill will finish 22nd. Dave Stinson finishes 23rd. Tristan Haynes will have to finish 24th. Connor Price finishes 25th. Chris Jones in 26th. In 27th was Casey Flowers. Chris Chamopoulos will finish 28th. In 29th was Ryan Mack. George Chamopoulos finishes 30th. And in 31st, rounding out your field, was Terrell Wheeler. Once again, I would like to thank everyone for tuning in. Make sure you guys are back here at the Rebel Racing Network at 8:30 on Wednesday night for the Third Coast Racing Xfinity Series. I believe... Correction, they will be live from Phoenix Raceway for 100 laps there. Once again, that is December 3rd, 8:30. Make sure you guys tune into that. And then NORA will be right back with us next Sunday night, starting at 7:30 for the NORA Cup Series. Once again, they will be live from Phoenix Raceway as well. So a lot of Phoenix coming up for you race fans. And then the ARCA series will be back at 9 o'clock next Monday night. Live from Bristol Motor Speedway. Once again, that is Monday night, December the 8th. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like, follow, subscribe button wherever you are watching. If you're watching on YouTube, go check out our Facebook page to stay updated on all things Rebel Racing Network. And we will see you back here on Wednesday night.